My name is Dr. Jacqui Baker. I'm a lecturer here in the Comparative Politics of Southeast Asia. I teach in the major of Global Politics and Policy, which sits within the Bachelor of Arts. My area of expertise is Indonesian politics, and in particular on corruption and in the politics of policing, and the way policing is increasingly involved in governance. So the major Global Politics and Policy has had a lot of thought go into it, and we've designed that major so that students get a real sense of a real learning and expertise in four main areas, and that's international relations, comparative politics, political economy, and policy analysis. And we think that these are the sort of core skills that students need to get a foot forward in their future careers. We see a lot of students taking double degrees, for instance, so combining an arts degree with a major in global politics and policy with, so for instance, a law degree or a business degree. We also have quite a lot of students combining our major with another major, for instance, history or language. At Murdoch, we specialise in Indonesian and Japanese, and I really encourage students, particularly students who are fast-forwarding their career in politics, to take on a language. It really puts you forward, it puts your CV forward in terms of employability, and it really shows employers that you're sort of willing to be uncomfortable and take on challenges. Political science at Murdoch is an outstanding department, an outstanding set of teachers and researchers who will equip you with the skills you need to go forward with your career. We have expertise in political economy, in the politics of Asia, in IR and in security, and these are areas that are in hot demand in the current global climate. Through our major, students gain a lot of practical experience, a lot of opportunities to apply their skills. For instance, we run internship programs in the state and federal parliament. We have a lot of students who take their skills overseas through the Australia Consortium of in-country Indonesia studies. They study international relations, they take on research projects, they do internships with international organisations over in Indonesia. But more than that, I think it speaks, practical experience comes back to our teaching and our research, because we're so committed to research. For instance, I often take my research and I present it to students during our lectures. I give them my data so they can interpret and read and analyse patterns. I find this to be an excellent tool for teaching, and it really gets students abreast of the kind of cutting-edge research that's being done in the field. Global politics and policy graduates often go into politics or they go into policy analysis. They have been hired through graduate programs at the federal government, for instance, DFAT and Defence, also state government and local government. We have quite a number of graduates working for Parliament, for WA Parliament, particularly providing research and policy analysis to parliamentary commissions. We also have graduates that go on for international careers, going to international organisations or development organisations. So a global politics and policy major really opens up the world. We tend to think about the world's biggest problems, like the COVID-19 pandemic or climate change, as ultimately health or science problems, that once we get the tech, that problem will inevitably resolve itself. But in fact, these are political problems. Why has the world responded the way it has to COVID-19? Why do we get such different responses to COVID-19? Why don't we have renewable energy? All these questions have political answers. And that's why a global politics and policy major can help you think through these problems and understand how to be part of positive political change. I chose politics when I was 18 and I have just never looked back. It is such an exciting and dynamic field. You constantly feel at the forefront of the most important things that are happening today. I just think I just live and breathe politics. People can feel cynical about politics, but that's how change happens. That's how you make a contribution. That's how we get counted. So politics for me is everything.